School is tricky. We go through a lot on a day-to-day basis, and it's all just the way it is. We have homework, so much to all of it, so little in spite of it. One assignment piles onto another, which is attached to another, which ties into the next one, which was about the one you already did. It takes one big toll on your emotions. There's a lot of classes: living environment, world history, US history, and Algebra 1 through 10, etc., etc. Oh, and don't forget about any higher up classes which you'll likely be taking all at once. All the while we're asking, how are most of these going to help us? How is the Pythagorean theorem supposed to help us file our taxes, save money, become an entrepreneur, and manage stress? Classes need to be more practical, more real, with more options to help us become us. We juggle everything just to get a passing grade, being forced to put school above ourselves, above everything. All the while our success is determined by essentially memorization skills. No street smarts needed in a classroom, but out there, well, that's a different story. You'll see all sorts of kids at school. The kind who like it here, and by like I mean love. They love it here. Getting to see all your favorite people on a day-to-day basis, getting to talk to friends through classes, doing something small like having a laugh at lunch or joking with a teacher. All the sports and clubs which are right there to hop on into. For some of us, school can also be an escape from our home life. It can be our happy place. For others, school is the worst place on earth. Not being liked, having to worry about what others are saying, having enemies, or just not finding your niche. Seniors have a different way of living. We all get sick in our last year. No one is immune. Sleepy seniors, coming in late just because we've got a car. Cutting classes, forgetting homework. Sure, it's not good, but hey, we just want out. Sometimes we even wonder why we're here. Why does school matter? And why do we even think like that? Shouldn't we feel meaningful in school? Like what we're doing actually matters? Does it or does it not? Look, we're not going to pretend to have any answers. We're just telling it like it is. This is school and this is us.
We're living in two separate worlds. The real one does not even exist to us yet. We still try, though, to be the best in this one and that one. That one world which we know nothing about. Sure, we're told about it. We're set up for the future in our senior year, but that's not true because it's not real. It's all talk, no action, no progress, nothing to give us a real jump start. Nothing to give us any chance at living a true life. School's going to be over any time now, and we're lost. Yeah, there's college, but that's just elementary school with fancy words and debt. School, college, both of them tell us about everything that doesn't matter, to us at least. To us as individuals, we're not taught who we are. We're not told how to find ourselves. We're not given a path to meaning. We're just thrown into a conveyor belt of desks. This desk is free. The next desk costs us money, and then we'll get paid for the final one. The catch being that we stay seated there the rest of our lives. The rest of our lives. Decide now, ladies and gentlemen, the rest of your life. Now. Come on, give us an answer. Watch it all flash into your head. Today and all the tomorrows you'll ever have. Decide now. Make a decision. Get a grade and get a life. There's no heart in 100 points, so pass or fail makes no difference. You won't be yourself no matter what. You're not taught that. You won't be. You're on your own there, kid. Decide now. It's so scary. You think you have one good idea. One. That's all. Just one. And you stick to it. You say, that's the job I want. I think I'll like it. But you're not thinking because you're not taught how to think. 100 points. Raise your hand. Get called on. Wash, rinse, repeat. That job you thought was you wasn't. So there you are, all out of luck. Nothing for the future and seeing it all melt by you, right into the past. If you're not careful, that's where you'll end up. Stuck in the past, thinking about the future, doing nothing now. You get a small taste of what reality really is. It's all the same. Hey, and maybe you even thought that the people might be different out in the real world, but they're not. It's all just one big high school. Hate it now, and you'll get to hate it all over again. Just this time, while getting minimum wage and a rag to wipe off a dish. 100 points, A pluses, amounting to a whopping $13.20 an hour. This is a real world, one big high school. Hey, maybe that is it. Maybe we do know the real world. The real world is just high school with a price tag on it. Time to go cash yourself in, yourself being used very, very loosely. So then, you've had enough time. What are you going to be for the rest of your life? Decide now, 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 now.
We can feel pain all throughout the day, in the morning, in the afternoon, into the evening, and slowly into the night. There's a lot of pain you can't see. There's so much stress. People chalk it up to us just being teens, giving a little attitude and stirring up trouble. They never ask why, though. Why are they doing that? What's going on in their lives? What's going on with them? Are they okay? When was the last time someone asked you, "Are you okay?" I can barely get through the day. God, I feel like a phony sometimes. Fake. Smiling, smiling, and smiling. Then making it all disappear when everyone turns around. Yeah, that's the truth. People don't want you. They want a mask. The truth is scary. Too unpredictable. People feel threatened. You're too you. We don't want that. And why don't they want that? Maybe they just don't want us. If someone doesn't like someone, I won't like them. Just to fit in. That's the golden rule of society. Fit in or else. Heaven forbid you stay true to yourself. You'll become an outcast, laughed at, but in subtle, sneaky ways. Quiet whispers, sneaky glances, and all of that at you. Also, they can fit in. It's draining, choosing to be false just to fit in. All that pain we avoid confronting. He who dares look in that mirror. Who here would do that willingly? Confront themselves, every part of you, the good and the bad. Mostly the bad, because that's what you never want to see. The bad may even scare you off so much that you never want in that mirror again. But what? What if you did? What if we all did? Who would we see? I say this now, but you'll forget these words. They just won't land. You want to hear happy stories of seamless success, fairy tales of unicorns and knights in shining armor. Have a laugh or two and forget everything. Sorry, that's not who I am. Maybe this is my first step towards truth, towards being myself. Saying all this right now to you, to somebody, to myself. I guess I'm just a little lost, looking for a way to go and keep going. Maybe you're still listening. Maybe. If you are, we need to tell you about something. We need to tell you about hope. We need to tell you about the good.
On a bad day, who can save you? When you are at your lowest, who can bring you back up? Right onto your feet, standing tall and proud. Someone to bring you back to life and fix your broken spirit. We all have someone. No matter what, there is always someone. A hidden angel in everyday clothes. Someone who cares, regardless whether you're doing well or not, they care. And they'll help, too. If you ask. There are so many reasons to need help, to need some compassion. Yeah, sure. There's a lot of bad stuff in the world, and a lot of suffering. It can look pretty grim. But all the bad is no reason to overlook even the smallest bit of good. When there is good, there is hope. It is true. The bad people outnumber the good people. This has been the case for all time. So who holds the light? Who holds the meaning? It's the good. It's always the good. And they're there. They exist. You can see them and go to them, and they will be there no matter what. Just look and see. There is never no one because there is always someone. They care about you, and still they are you. There's nothing supernatural to them. They're human. Good people are human just like us. They have faults and flaws, and they are good. Doing good is their choice. They go and help someone or groups of people, and they change those people, and they change the course of our lives. They can, at least, if we want them to. If we are open and if we are willing, they can save us, and they can change our lives. They can even change the world, changing it one person at a time. You'll know at least 1,000 people in your life. So when you're talking to someone, that someone will know another 1,000, and then that person will know another 1,000. That puts you closer than you'd think to 1 million people. That is why the good are so important. They encourage and motivate us to do good also, and by doing ourselves good, we do others good, and those others do others good, and those others do their others good. Who knows how far one good deed can go? The ripple of compassion may very well have the ability to change the course of history and make the world a better place. Compassion doesn't come from nowhere. It comes from us. Everyone has the choice to do good, to give compassion, to be accepting and to love unconditionally, to be decent or not to be. That is our choice.